Okay, welcome. I'm going to talk to you very briefly about the A-level photography course. It is a 2-year course, so no longer year 12 being AS and year 13 being A2, which is really lovely because it gives us the opportunity to really work with you to develop your skills. It's 8 lessons taught over a fortnight, so an increase from what you were doing at GCSE. And you'll be expected to make use of the department. So I'm sitting in the sixth form studio at the moment. That is for you guys to use when you get to sixth form. So there's no blue blazers in here, and it's absolutely free for you guys to use. We're really, really lucky. We've also got a dark room, which many schools don't have any longer. And the course will be a mixture of what we would call wet and dry photography. So it'd be a mixture of digital photography with the DSLRs, but also using cameraless photography and 35mm cameras as well. We do ask that you have a grade 5 in some sort of creative GCSE. So whether that's art or graphics or a technology, that would be really useful. If you're thinking, oh, I don't have that and I'm not sure, then please have a conversation with us because we're here to help, okay? So the course is made up of 2 main components. So it's your coursework and it's your exam. The coursework is a practical investigation into an area of photography, accompanied by a very small illustrated essay. The exam is not like your other exams where you've got to revise for it. You will get an exam paper sent to you in year 13 by the exam board, nothing to do with us, in about March. Then you've got a couple of months to prepare for it, and then you come in for 3 days to the art department in your scruffs, making a mess and hopefully making some really fantastic work as well. Please don't get put off by the essay component. Our current year 13 is doing the essay at the moment and it is brilliant. They all moaned when we first started doing it. So we have about 3 weeks in year 13 where we just focus on written work. And by now they're really excited because it's given them loads of ideas about how they can develop their own work. So the 2 pieces are really highly linked. Your coursework should link with your essay. So you'll be researching and investigating theory or practice into things that directly relate to your own ideas. So the course will be from September till February in year 12, where you'll be doing lots of workshops, completely dictated to by us, so me and Miss Thompson, and you will be doing things like stupid, how to use a camera, because some of you may not have used a proper digital camera before, DSLR. It's things like composition, how to use colour. There'll be Photoshop workshops, hand manipulation workshops, also how to use the darkroom as well, which I know some of you have been in, but some of you are probably thinking, what on earth is she talking about? So the course is designed to do all these little experiments, little mini projects, so that come about February time, year 12, you will then start to choose one of these areas to focus on. So whether that's portrait photography, landscape, maybe you want to go into editorial because you want to be a makeup artist, whatever it is. So you'll have an opportunity to try all these different things out and you will then focus on one area. So what you'll find is that your work will be very different to your friend who you sit next to. So at the moment at GCSE, in all of your sort of creative, art or technology subjects, you often work from the same starting point. Whereas at A-level, it's much more directed by you, and then we kind of like, we sort of give you lots of tutorials and guidance along the way. So it might be that you're thinking I want to do photography because it'll be a really nice change from anything that I've done before. It might be that you're thinking, well, I've got 2 other subjects that I'm doing that are very much book work and I want something that's a bit more creative. That's great. It might be that you've decided to do A-level photography because you know that you'd like to go off and do something creative when you leave at the Hemel Hempstead School. We have a really good track record of sending students off to do lots of creative subjects, whether that's architecture, whether that's fashion photography, whether that's fine art. And we've had students go off to local colleges, really excellent colleges in central London that are world renowned, and the students that I'm in contact with still now who are professional artists. So we've got Amelia there, who's an illustrator. We've got Lewis, who's a fashion photographer, now a documentary maker. We've got Lizzie, who has just finished her MA at Oxford University, having done an art degree. So it might be that you're just thinking, yes, just want to do photography because it sounds fun, and it is. Or it might be I want to do photography because it sounds fun and I want a career in it. Either of those things would be a really great reason to choose photography A-level. And just to help you on your way a little bit, we do put together these packs. For those of you that are Hemel students at the moment, you know that we do this at GCSE. We do a similar thing at A-level. They cost approximately £30. It goes up and down very slightly each year. And all of the things that are included in these kits, we're not making money out of it. That's not the reason we're doing it. But they are designed to help you access the course over the 2 years. So that includes just stupid things like glue and scissors, but also includes your books and printing and white pens and all of those sort of things as well. Okay. So if you decide to opt for the course, then you will get all of that information a little bit nearer the time. In order to prepare you for the demands of A-level, we set you some transition work. There's between sort of 9 and 12 tasks that you can choose from based around either still life, identity and environment. I'm going to say now, you really don't have to have some posh Wazzy camera in order to access this course. We have cameras. For the transition work, we're more than happy for you just to use your camera phones if you want to. But the idea is just to get you thinking like a practitioner. And so these tasks are designed, they look a little bit like this. In fact, I'll show you one. So they look a little bit like this. There's lots of links on there to help you research. There's examples and there's potential tasks that you can do. So there's lots of different versions that you can choose from. And we do like to end the course on a big exhibition where we can celebrate your success. Obviously, that didn't happen this year, which was a real shame, but hopefully we'll be able to do that again with you guys. So hopefully I have answered some of your questions. I'm always lurking around the art department, as you can imagine. So if you wanted to pop in and see me, by all means, come down, ask me some questions. Or if you don't want to do that, you can send me an email. So hopefully that helps. And thanks very much for listening. Take care.